Hello, I'm Rick Griffin, and I'm counselor coordinator here at Southern Adventist University with the Student Success Center. Now, the Student Success Center is located in the oldest building on campus, up in the maroon or brown building up at Linwood Hall. And if you were to enter Linwood Hall from the promenade, you'd have some more stairs to climb. And when you get up to the top of the stairs, you will be on the second floor of Linwood Hall. Now, the Student Success Center is on the third floor and on the first floor. So when you get inside the doors, you would run right into the chapel if the doors were open. But on either side, the right hand and on the left, there are some more stairs, and they will take you upstairs to the third floor and the counseling and testing area. That is where you will be received by Lori Fogg, who's our office administrator, and she will help to assist you to where you need to go. Dr. Jim Wampler is just inside the doors there as well, and he's the director of the Student Success Center. He also administers many tests given here on campus: the ACT, the SAT, the LSAT for law students, the senior exit exams, and CLEP tests as well. Many students will come and have their tests proctored by the department. We also have the counseling area in this area, but we will come back to that later on in the presentation. Right now, we will turn around and head back down the hall and either go out the door and downstairs, but right now we're going to take a left and go down the hallway, and we'll pass a few other offices till we come to the office of the first year experience, which is run by Renita Moore. Now that department gets a lot of attention, especially at the beginning of the year. And Renita does just a wonderful job at being able to help the students as they enter the university experience for the first time and experience many things that they have not been able to have that opportunity for before. Next to Renita's office is Daniel Olson, and Daniel is in charge of our career counseling. And the career counseling area for many students is the place where they need to come to help them determine what major they would like to take while they're here at Southern. He will give them some assessments to be able to understand themselves better, their personalities, and areas that they would enjoy being into. And we leave Daniel Olson's office and turn left and make a right as we head down the hall out into either the stairwell, where we can go down to first floor, or you can take the elevator. And once you get down the bottom of the stairwell, you'll make two left-hand turns and come to another short stairwell, which goes down to Mariella Pachera's office, which will house the disability services area. Students that come that have, some maybe perhaps on the autism spectrum, or some attention deficit disorders, or some learning disabilities. They will come to Mariella Pachero to get accommodations so that they will have either extra time, or if they need a special place to do their tests, they can come to her office where it is nice and quiet, and they will not be disrupted by other people's moving about as they take tests. A little further down the hall is Regina Bailey's office, and she is the office administrator for the retention department. And Sherry Durst is responsible for that area. Now, I forgot to mention that Dr. Jim Wampler has put into your bag of goodies today one of his stress brains. And boy, it can really help when you feel stressed and mind is not able to think clearly and to be able to just get a little bit of stress relief. And wouldn't you know, I forgot the other thing that we were going to give you, and that was from Renita Moore back upstairs, and she has put into your bag a Spanky, which is a great cloth for cleaning glasses, number one, but better than that, it has a map of the campus on there. And if you get lost, you can just pull out your Spanky and take a look and find out where you need to go. It also has some maps on the back of our trails that we have. The Biology Trail, the White Oak Mountain Trails, and also the Fenton Forest on Bauxite Ridge. Those are some wonderful places to hike if you haven't been there yet. So I'd encourage you to do that. So we were finishing up down at retention before I got interrupted by my remembering to pass these things out. And back down at retention office, Sherry Durst has just a large number of graduate assistant students who are able to hunt down and invite the students to come and to share with them how they can handle their classes better. These are not the freshman class students. These are the other classes that have already been here but are still struggling in some area and need some assistance, or transfer students who come here and have not yet learned how to study. They offer classes as well in study skills and being able to handle life on a university campus. Now we go back up to the third floor to our final destination, and that's the counselors, and that's the area that I'm most familiar with. Tiffany Bartell and I are both licensed professional counselors in the state of Tennessee, and we work here full time. Laura Battacharchi is our part-time help, and she is a licensed social worker. And Laura has been working here for 2 years, and we're just really blessed to have her here. The last thing we would like to offer you and to give to you is a pamphlet on assisting emotionally distressed students. And most likely you will see some of those students if you work with them or if you're educating them in one way or another. And I would encourage you to read this booklet. It will not give you all of the skills that you need to counsel, but it will help you to listen and to be able to assist the students in calming down and being able to move forward with what they need to. Now, if they're so distressed that they cannot do that, I would encourage you to call with them or even to walk with them over to the Student Success Center, the counseling department on third floor, and ask Lori Fogg for one of our counselors here to be able to talk with them. If it's an emergency, we will stop what we're doing and meet with them right away. And that's the privilege we have of working here. All of our counseling is confidential. We will not tell anyone unless they're going to hurt themselves or someone else. And there is no extra charge for this service. And so they have a great opportunity here to be able to take care of emotional needs that plague them and kind of messes them up so they can't think clearly enough even to do academics. We also have a psychiatrist that comes once a week to the University Health Center and can assist them if they have needs for medication and have their prescriptions refilled. So it's important that they know that they have this help, and many times they will not know unless you can help them by telling them of these services. So thank you very much for your assistance today and coming to learn. And if you come, of course, you better bring your mask because we need them up here. Very good. Take care. Glad you're here.